Hey guys, welcome back to Jeepin with Kinsley. So today we're going to be doing something on the Kia. Well, it's my wife's Kia, but still. We're going to be installing, yeah, you guessed it, the Christmas wreath. It's the day after Thanksgiving, Black Friday, and we have our also awesome little LED wreath here for the car. It's going to go right there. So I'm going to show you guys how to do it. It's going to be pretty easy, pretty quick, and no issues. This thing just has to be poked through the firewall, and that part just plugs into the cigarette lighter, and you're good. Which works because we don't smoke. So, anyways, yeah, let's do it. So essentially, we're just gonna go right down in here, underneath the driver's, by the pedals, and let's see here. See this little doohickey right here? It's like little rubber thing right here. We're just going to cut a little notch out of this little spot right here. It's going to be flapping right there, and we're just going to poke the wire through and bring it right over here around the gas pedal, bring it up and right into there, because that's where our finger, that's right where our circulator is. Oh, there's a bear in there, goodness gracious. There's some in there. There it is. So that's where it's going to go. And it's gonna be really fast, and I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope this helps someone who might have the question on how to do it. So let's do it. So guys, basically this little wreath right here is gonna be zip tied to the front of our car, and this is the plug right here that plugs into it. It's waterproof, has a little rubber gasket and stuff right in here, and this is what we're gonna poke through the firewall. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to measure this real fast, and I'm going to see if how big the hole needs to be for this to go through the firewall. Also, that thing right there, that's where the gasket comes out into the engine. That's what passes through the firewall right by your feet. So I'm going to cut through that on the top, because if you can see that, I don't know if you can or not, but those wires go down. Okay, all those control wires and everything. So I'm going to go from the top, and I'm going to poke that through, and then I'm going to push my little plug through that. And the cord on this thing is really long. So it should, oh, there you go. Kind of see that? That's the gasket right there. And I'll show you guys once I poke through it. You'll be able to see my light through there as well. So anyways, let's do it. Alrighty guys, so that's the gasket. As I said, I was going to go from the top, but of course the wires go from the up to down in there, and then they go, once they get into the engine, now they go down. So I'm just going to cut on the side, I think. So I don't know if you can see this or not, but my plug's basically the size of one of these little notches right here. So I'm just going to cut one of those little notches, little triangle notches right there. I'm just going to do it right over here. So let's see what we can do. And razor blades are sharp, y'all, so be careful. No worries, I won't cut my finger off this time. I know, some of you just went, darn. Okay. So there's two layers. There's like this outer layer thing right here, and the other layer just inside, just on the other side of that. And let's see here. Some people, please. I just tested it outside, and I need to cut more. Dang it. So, let's see if I can get my flashlight so I can see. So you guys can see too. Because y'all don't want to see my flashlight the whole time. You want to see what I'm doing, right? Right. You're like, no man, we just want to see you cut your finger off. You know, I get that. I do. Because I'm pretty sure there's no one in the history of YouTube that can say Nope, I didn't want to see that person get hurt. I want to see them not get hurt. Unless you're like the spouse of the YouTuber or something. But even then, I'm pretty sure sometimes the spouses are like, you're a doofus, you deserve to get hurt. Not my spouse, but you know, other spouses. So this is another really handy tool to have. This is what I'm going to be using in a minute to pull the wire through, but right now I'm using it to hold the little rubber flap back so I can see what I'm doing. And, more importantly, so you can see what I'm doing. So as you can see, this is kind of a pain, but you know what? It's worth it. Don't mind my grunting. I'm just old. And it's the day after Thanksgiving, so I'm still digesting. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm just digesting. Leave me alone. Okay. Okay. Check this out, guys. Can you see anything? Oh, that's fine. How do you get my wife up? Hey baby, that little plunger thing, can you push it, the grabby? Yeah. Push the button. Okay, let go. Oh, hold on. Okay, do it. There you go. Okay, try and pull it through. Pull it out. Yep. Keep going. You're awesome. My wife's awesome, y'all. Alright, let's take a look at it. Can you see it down there? Yeah. So this is what we were using there. These cool little things that you push on, and it has a little claw come out. Use it again right now. You see it? Kind of. Y'all, these things are lifesavers. I love them. Even if you're not trying to wire a wreath onto your car, you should get one. They're cool. Alright, let's make sure we have enough slack in here. Hey, look at all that slack. Awesome. Okay. Okay, so let's see if I have enough slack here. So, I'll go around that. Oh my goodness gracious. I don't know if y'all can see this or not, but flashing doesn't help. There we go. That might help a little more. Full power is usually a good thing, right? Alright, so I'm going to make sure that I can get it up here to here. I'm just going to plug it in right next to the little bear dude. There we go. Okay, and let me just run it down underneath this plastic rim right here. See if I can get you a good shot so you can see it. Hey, look, that's a good shot to me. Oh. Okay, that doesn't want to close. Whatever. Can you see, or is my arm in the way? My arm's probably in the way. I have a fat arm. Let's try this. I sure hope you can see. Let's see here. Just kind of find the best place you can to run this so it won't interfere with your pedals or your drive shaft. You're a little on the doofus. So when you're doing this, try to do it around or on the side of, I'd imagine, your brake thing. I'm going to weave it up here. This looks like a really bad idea. Right up here. Come here, you. Oh, that did nothing except put it right back where I had it. What if I just do this? Around this thing and then up here. I'm going to use a little twisty tie here in a second, so no worries, I'm not going to get it caught on anything, but like where it messes anything up or at least I hope not. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So I'm going to twisty tie it onto here, like up here, along this wire that goes through the firewall as well, so that it's cleared from the drive shaft and the brake pedal. And I don't know if you can tell, but you can't even see the wire right there. And there's a part of it right there. It comes up here. Somewhere there it is. Up and around, and then it comes. Oh, look at all that wiring. Cool. That's not on me, but I can't even see it, but it literally pops out. Right, where am I? Right there. It goes right in that little thing, and we're good. So it comes right there. There it is. See it? Goes around the little heater thing right there. Goes back around that way and comes out right over there. Right here. So that should be okay. We'll double check here in a second. And it's kind of taut now. Let's see here. Oh goodness gracious, that was my tripod. Okay. Yeah, it's tight right there. Alright, let's move in here. Put my hat back on because my hair is crazy. So, now it's coming out of the right spot over here. Came out of the gasket back there. You have to make sure that it's not near any moving parts, which is kind of hard because you're coming from back here where there's no real moving parts. Around this way, and you're gonna go right in front by the radiator and everything. And what's by the radiator? Yep, you guessed it, the fan. So we're gonna come right down over here and kind of poke through. I'll show you how I'm gonna do that. So let's see, you guys. So I found, I'm gonna put it around, I'm gonna zip tie it here, and then around the fuse box thing here. It's literally just going down and around. I'm gonna poke it through. Oh my, hold on, too many wires. Oh, not right there. Oh yes, right there, but not just right there. Down here, I'm gonna zip tie it right here, so it'll stay pretty taut there because there's no moving parts down in here at all. And then I'm gonna run. Can you see my little clampy thing? Right there. I'm gonna grab it, and I found a hole that goes perfectly through the radiator, or not the radiator, but the front grille. I'm gonna go perfectly through there. I'm gonna just zip tie it here, or somewhere in there. I'm gonna have the go right here over the Kia. let's do it. Yeah, so what I decided to do is I'm going to take this piece, which is the plug. I'm going to run it through my little hole I found that goes right to the front. And I'm going to zip tie the rest of the excess right down here where I showed you before. And I'll show you all this in a second. I'm going to make a little spool of it. I'm going to zip tie it right here to these cables so that if it does move around at all, there's nowhere it can go. And we'll do it from there. So let's do it. Alright. So I have my awesome helper, my baby girl here. Do you want to, can you push that, babe? All the way? Can you push it all the way down like that? Push it, you good? There we go, hold it all the way. You ready? Okay. Thank you, sweetie. Let's see here. Go ahead and let go. Alright. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Stay right there. Let's see here. Thank you for my daughter's help. Thanks to my daughter's help. She helped me get on there. Now I'm just going to pull it through and it's going to go straight back over there, which is perfectly right here. Look at that. Now of course, I'm not going to have it come out like this. I'm going to have it actually go underneath here, but I just want to get it here so I don't lose it again. So to do this part, I need to figure out where exactly my little wreath is going to sit. So I'm actually going to zip tie this on now. And it's going to go right there. Okay. So I'm going to run my zip tie, find the metal frame in here, wherever it is. It's in there somewhere. Nope, that's not the metal frame. That's why I always check. My zip tie broke. What in the world? Okay, another good thing to always have is extra zip ties. Always good. They sent me 2 black zip ties that are pretty, I don't know, they're about 6 to 8 inches right down there. But as you can tell, I don't know if you can tell, this one's mine, this one's thicker. This one they sent me, it's a little thinner. Oh well. So I figure I'm going to go from the side here, make sure I made it around the metal frame, and then I went backwards. Look at that. Okay, I'm going to take this part, I'm going to line this up right there, and they have instructions for all this too, but come on now. Now I brought my needle nose pliers. Okay, and I'm just gonna reach through here, grab this little fella, pull it through. Hope you saw that. And I'm just gonna zip that zip tie just loosely, so I can do the other side. Get my zip tie because my zip tie is bigger. Anyways, and then do the same thing. Just want to make sure it's level and even and word. There's my found them right here. Find it. There it is. Yay! All right. So then. Start the zip tie right there. Okay, I think I like it right there. So I'm gonna make sure that my plug can go. Okay, so my plug is gonna go underneath and probably go. I'm gonna run this wire probably back down under here, which you can't see, but you will in a minute. So I'm gonna leave this loose just for now. And I'm gonna bring this over here. It's on my head. Sorry, there's my handy dandy little grabby thing. I'm going to take this, put it right back here by my little plug here. See it? Yeah. That's pretty cool. Check this out. So, I'm gonna feed this back through. Oh, you can't even see it. Feed this back through here. I'm gonna do one of these incognito. Haha, you see me grab it? I don't know if you saw it. It's right there. I'm gonna push the rest of this through. Pull this through right here. Booyah. And there's that. So let's see here. So we have the plug there. Going to go underneath it. And we're going to line up the cable. Let's see here. So if you push this part back, it'll let you actually connect it. Then you just twist it closed. So now it's waterproofed. Booyah. And then, now that you have that where you want it, just secure this without breaking your front grill, because that would be absolutely terrible after you do all this. Let's see here. And you have to make sure it's even, of course. So don't tighten just one of them all the way, but then the other. So, driving, it's not going anywhere. So now, you just take your little wire cutters, or whatever, and pliers with wire cutting abilities. Booyah. So now, let's test it real fast, so you guys get to be the first one to see it. That is pretty cool. Okay guys, so now we got where we're gonna zip tie it at. I'm just gonna do really small little loops, just to make sure that there's nothing nowhere where this can go, other than right here where I want it to go. Alright guys, so as you can tell, I zip tied it on two sides just to make sure that it is nice and secure. I'm just going to put this right here. If I put my zip tie the correct direction, look at that. So this is my zip tie again, because it's much beefier and better than the other one they gave us. Let's try and use one of the small ones that they gave us. And let's see. See? Always have your own zip ties, y'all. Cool. So guys, that is the zip tie job. It goes down through there. And then, let's see, can you see the wire right there? Going through? What? Thank you. That's it. Oh, this looks beautiful. Oh, that's so cool. Guys, that is the Kia lighted wreath on the front there. Put it together. Thanks for watching Jeepin with Kinsley, guys. There it is. Just in case any of y'all were wondering, if you were to put that wreath in the Jeep, that is a little gasket right there that you would cut through to get into the cabin, and that would take you directly out into the firewall. And I'll show you the other side here in just 1 second. This one's a little bit easier to get to. If you look right here, this is the gasket right in there that you would poke the little hole through to run your wire. Yeah, pretty crazy. I think I would have rather installed it in here because that looks a lot easier than putting it into the Kia now. But my wife wanted it and that's what she gets. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe for Jeepin with Kinsley. And I'll see you in the next video.